here we are again. My name is Gareth. This is Jessica Clement. We're with the Hub Online Network, and we're just going to recap our weekend. It was another very busy weekend. How was it for you?
It was not nearly as busy as you and Dana's weekend. I mean, I had a birthday party in my house and Thanksgiving dinner for all 3 people, but that was it.
Well, let's start at the top and work our way down here. Let's talk more specifically about Thanksgiving. What'd you do?
Turkey with all the trimmings.
Was this on Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
We did it on Saturday.
Okay.
No, not on Saturday. Sunday. We did Sunday because Alice had dance still on Monday, so we did it on Sunday night. It was just us, just the 3 of us. But you still make a giant turkey because it's less expensive than a chicken.
Right. We did ours on Friday. We had a couple of our close friends over. My parents live down at the coast, so I didn't get to see them. My parents-in-law were out of town, so it was just us and our friends on Friday. We did the idea is to do turkey dinner out of a box. So, the corn isn't, nothing's fresh, as it were. It's all out of a box or a can. Although I did break the rules a little bit. I was wanting to get a butterball turkey, but I couldn't find it without stuffing in it. So we just got a normal turkey. And I ended up baking a pie from scratch, which was fun. I haven't done that for a few years.
And I made nothing out of a box. So
you can't win them all.
Completely opposite turkey dinners.
Yeah. So we had Thanksgiving dinner pretty much every day though, because we had so much leftovers.
It's my favorite part of Thanksgiving dinner actually, is the leftover turkey.
We had to go buy more stuffing. Out of a box. But moving on. So you're saying you didn't do very much?
It was a nice
over the rest of the
relaxing weekend actually, yeah.
I, on the other hand, was busy.
Yeah.
Friday night was my Thanksgiving dinner, and I made sure to plan it Friday night because Saturday and Sunday were going to be pretty busy. So Saturday morning, I got up and my wife and I went to the Black Powder event going on with the Ashcroft Gun Association, which was very cool. Ken Brown hosted this event. This was up at the gun range above the landfill in Cache Creek, or in between Ashcroft and Cache Creek. Is that Ashcroft or Cache Creek?
I think it's no man's land.
Boston
Technically.
Flats?
TNRD?
Anyway, it's up above the landfill. And it was very cool. There wasn't as many people there as we were all hoping, but it was still a nice little group of people. Everybody wearing their Hudson's Bay garb, and the whole idea was people are dressed up and act like the old fur traders would have. Now this didn't apply to their camping methods. Everybody pretty much had a camper, but the firearms that they used, they all had tomahawks and knives, and it was all the old muskets where you put the ball in and had to push the ball down. Very cool. I got to shoot a couple of them, and they had I'm looking for competitions with black powder shotguns, muskets, and then throwing tomahawks and throwing knives. Oh, even black powder pistols, which were pretty cool. They looked kind of like pirate movies. But I heard lots of stories from a bunch of different people, and I got to shoot a couple. And my main takeaway was that all the residue smelled like rotten eggs.
Lovely.
Which I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
But I guess it makes sense with the black powder and sulfur being added together. So that was my Saturday and Sunday mornings. After the gunpowder event, we met our friends that we had turkey dinner with over at Horsting's in Cache Creek. And the reason we went there is we got a phone call saying that there was another event happening there. So there was a big event happening at Desert Hills called Market Fest that Dana went to, and so while she was there, I went to Horsting's, and there was a hay maze. So it's kind of like a corn maze, but made for kids.
Out of hay bales?
Yeah, out of hay bales.
Probably a lot easier to actually accomplish than a corn maze.
It wasn't tall enough for me not to be able to see where I was going.
Did you crawl on hands and knees instead?
I did not, but I did bend down to make sure I couldn't see where I was going, because I wanted that feeling of being able to get lost.
Right. Do you know the secret to a maze? How never to get lost?
What's that?
Keep your right hand on the wall at all times, and you will escape.
Really?
Yes. So you may go off in the wrong direction, but you will never escape. I've tried it twice. I've tried it at the Wildlife Park has a maze that they do. And then I also tried it in the mirror maze at Science World when we were there. And I didn't touch it too much because it was mirrors, but I kept my right hand on the wall, and we escaped without any dead ending.
Educational. What more can we do?
I know.
Right? That's very cool.
Yeah.
But this particular maze did have a crawl under a black sort of tarp. I didn't do that part. I didn't think I'd make it all the way through. And then there was like foam noodles set up as you had to fight through the foam noodles to get out. And then at the very end of all of this was they called it a ride. When they said that it was a ride, I was expecting like a horse carriage or something. But it was this big inflatable, not a bouncy castle, but in the same vein as a bouncy castle. But you stand on this pedestal, and in the middle are these arms. One's low, one's high, and they spin around. And then you got to jump over the low one and duck under the high one. I did not do well.
Is there going to be a video of that somewhere?
Yeah, I'm actually
people can watch?
I'm gonna put it into this video. I'm gonna put it right
because
now.
That sounds funny to watch.
I did not make it. Not once. Every time, and it was really funny because it went around and it knocked me over like right away. Right, I got zero jumping skills, so it knocked me over. And then the girl that was putting it on stopped the machine. Now I was expecting it to go around because I still had my niece and her friend in this ride as well. So I was expecting it to keep going. So I kind of got out of the way, but she stopped it, waited for me to get back on, and then she reversed it, so it knocked me out again. So I probably fell 4 or 5 times. I didn't hurt myself, but my hips were sore afterwards and my shoulders were sore because I landed hard. I'm a pretty big guy, and these pedestals were hard. The actual thing itself was inflated nicely, but it was a hard pedestal that knocks you out on. And then there was another fellow that got in, and he put me to shame. He's jumping over this thing like it's nobody's business. I'm barely able to step over it when it was coming at me. But anyway, so that was a lot of fun. We ended up getting a coffee and stuff there. I love Horsting. It's great. But then, to finish off my Saturday, I went to Unitea for a concert. Who knew Unitea had concerts? So it was the John Treacle Band, and so it was these 3 guys. A lot of the music was instrumental. I want to say it was like flamenco music, but it wasn't. I'll put in another example of this here. You can go see some live streams that I did on our Facebook page. So I stayed for about half of it. I was really tired after the whole day, especially after being knocked around like that. I was exhausted. So anyway, but lots of fun. I love these concerts at Unitea. Very cool venue, nice and intimate. And anyway, yeah. So next time Unitea has a concert, go check them out. How was Alice's birthday party?
It was fun. We had 13 kids in the house, and they ran around and played and ate, and we did take them over to Heritage Park after they'd had cake.
Good call.
To run around a little bit, but we did give them all candy in their goodie bags to take home, so I'm not sure how effective the running around was in the long run.
Now, despite the fact that you have to keep Alice at home, isn't it always good to feed everybody else's kids a bunch of sugar and say, there's the door?
It is kind of fun, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
How old is Alice now?
8.
And what kind of cake did she have?
She actually asked for a allergy-free birthday cake. She herself doesn't have allergies, but we've got friends with allergies, so it had no wheat, no eggs, and no dairy, and no soy.
But was it themed at all?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was Minecraft. I made a Minecraft dragon. We can post a picture of it.
Oh, fun.
It was pretty cool. The kids liked it.
Right on.
And everybody liked being able to eat it
Well, I bet.
safely.
Did it taste blocky? Minecraft joke. But
It was almost a block. It wasn't quite square. But it was good.
Cool. Well, so we at the Hub Online Network, we talked a little bit about this last week, and it worked, I gotta say. I think last week we had 42 subscribers on YouTube. Well, we are now at 57, so something's going our way. So thank you guys very much.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where we started. I think we're at 230
Somewhere around.
232 page likes on Facebook.
Yeah.
We're now at 242. So
Nice.
hey, you guys are doing something right. We've talked about it. I think that what we're settling on is once we get to 250 page likes on Facebook and 100 subscribers on YouTube, we're gonna get dressed up in some silly costume, go down to the corner in between Safety Mart and the Interior Savings Bank, and do a 15-minute
Live stream
dance down there
Alright.
in crazy costumes with signs that say we made it to 100, we made it to 250. So make that happen. We want to hopefully do this before Christmas so it's not too cold. But
Maybe have it so that it's on Halloween, so we don't look completely out of place in our
yeah,
costumes.
there we go. What's that? 2 weeks?
Yeah.
And we got another busy week coming up today, but we're not going to talk about that now. We'll talk about that next week. So anyway, thank you all for watching. And be sure to check out our 7, 8, and 9 o'clock live streams on Facebook. These are a new thing that we're doing. Every day it's our weather, roads, the morning wake up. So anyway, check those out. Thank you all very much. We look forward to seeing you next week, and stay tuned to everything else that we have coming out pretty much every day.
Yep. Every day.
Thanks.
New video.